We did not have job coordinators then. We did not have the internet, so I started to mail out my resumes, and Valley View was a district that was looking for 3 psychologists. So I had mailed my resume, and there was a woman named Bev Hume, and she was also a psychologist. And she called me on the phone. We did a phone interview, and I really liked her. I liked her. She had a lot of fire in her, and I liked her personality. She was extremely intelligent. And she said, you know what? I like you. Why don't you come out and have an interview? I think I met with her for maybe 10 minutes, and she said, you're hired. And that's what brought me to Valley View.
What is the difference that you've noticed in the needs of students between now and the time that you began your professional journey?
I think the mental health aspect has increased quite a bit. Times are changing. Social media and technology is starting to consume a lot of kids, even with too much screen time, not getting outside, not getting fresh air, not having those social skills. A lot of times people prefer to text versus pick up a phone and call. After COVID and during the COVID, when we still remained open, but we were on Zoom, we had a very large influx of students that required a lot of mental health hospitalizations. It increased quite a bit. And when the students returned back from COVID, it was a huge adjustment. It was. Sometimes kids come to school to get that support. They might not have all the parental support or the sibling support within their homes. And when the schools were not able to open up all those services and we were not available to children with that physical aspect, we saw a very huge increase in the mental health.
In 2024, what are the most common issues that you see students trying to deal with?
There's the home life. If there's situational factors going on in the home, it always trickles into how they function here in the school setting. Peer relationships, bullying. Whenever kids come back either from hospitalizations, the first thing we always ask, is there anything here that we need to be made aware of? Is there any bullying? Is there peer relationships? Any situational factors here in the school setting? Because we can control what goes on here. And it's very important to ask those questions, because most often kids don't always come down and say, hey, I am being bullied. And once they build that relationship with an adult, they feel that trust is there. They start to feel comfortable letting the adults here know what's going on.
You were a competitive swimmer in high school and college, and you still swim to this day. Why is swimming important to you? How did you get started?
It really did teach me a lot of discipline. Actually, sports, it's a very well-rounded area for children. I've had my kids in a lot of activities just because it really builds community relationships too. Children meet other friends. It's healthy, keeps everybody active, and it probably was one of my mom's best decisions when she put me on that swim league.
What's the most difficult open water race you've ever participated in?
Big Shoulders.
Which is?
Which is the 5K in Lake Michigan. And I've done it a few times. And Lake Michigan is, it's a beast to swim in. So it's nothing for the weary. You have to be in really good shape. I actually had another teacher do it with me here. I've tried to ask a few people, but they're a little like, nah, I don't know about that. Big Shoulders is a big one. It's probably one of the best races the city has to offer.
What's the best part of your job?
The best part of my job? Well, I really enjoy my administrators here. I enjoy my colleagues. I love the kids here. I love the fact that Bolingbrook is a very diversified population. I've been here since '04, and there's a reason for it. Love the parents. I have a lot of great relationships with people out in the community, so I don't think I can limit it to one thing. When I'm at work, I'm happy. I've been in the district since '98, and I've worked in several different buildings, but I will say BHS is my home. I opened this building in '04, and I'm going to be biased, it's the best building in the district.